It's the morning of December the 12th here in Seoul. Now, as usual, as you can see behind me, as soon as a pedestrian comes by, people are wearing masks. Now, this is normal, but people are particularly concerned right now because the number of infections this morning was 950. That's the highest it has ever been in South Korea. People are quite alarmed. And I'm not sure what's going to happen next in terms of lockdowns and so forth. There are partial, not exactly lockdowns, but there are restrictions right now on a number of businesses. However, one reason that the numbers keep creeping up is because of cluster infections. And one of the zones of cluster infection is churches. This has been ongoing ever since the very beginning of the pandemic here in South Korea. With a cult named Sincheonji down in Daegu, where there was an enormous outbreak of infections, and that in turn created a sense of alarm throughout the country, which actually was beneficial for several months because it meant that people were more careful outside Daegu. However, finally, the infection rate has been creeping up in Seoul and in Gyeonggi-do, the province Seoul is located in, and so the numbers aren't looking good. However, what I'd like to underline, first of all, is that with the churches, there are basically two types. There are the more traditional, conventional churches which have adhered to social distancing rules, and then there are these rather cult-like fringe denominations which have either ignored them or deliberately flouted them. And that is one area. It's not, I should underline, it's not the only area where there are infections, but it is one area, and the government has been loath to crack down on them for political reasons, not because the government and these fringe churches get along. They're ideologically opposed, but the government is somewhat afraid of them.